From Tampa Bay's streaming news source, brought to you by AlertTodayFlorida.com. This is ABC Action News.
Expect a mix of clouds and sun today. Your full weather forecast is coming up. I'm Dia Riley, and here are your ABC Action News headlines. The Trump administration is expelling 60 Russian diplomats and ordering Russia's consulate in Seattle to close in response to the poisoning of an ex-Russian spy in Britain. 12 of the 60 diplomats are believed to be spies working undercover at Russia's mission to the United Nations. A Polk County detention clerk resigned after he's arrested for having sex with an inmate at the Frostproof jail. The sheriff's office says Brandon Newton also gave the inmate cigarettes and a lighter to sell inside the jail. Today in Orlando, the defense begins presenting its case in the federal trial against the widow of the Pulse nightclub gunman. NOOR SALMAN could be sentenced to life in prison if jurors found her guilty of helping her husband, Omar Mateen, plan his attack. You have an opportunity on Tuesday evening to voice your opinion on the proposed YBOR City Stadium for the Tampa Bay Rays. The Greater Tampa Chamber of Commerce is hoping that community discussion will show the benefits of this project.
Tuesday is where we'll have kind of phase one of, what does success look like and how do we get that done?
We still don't know how the stadium would be financed. More information on this event, including how to register, can be found right now on abcactionnews.com. Firefighters are continuing to battle a 350-acre brush fire in southeastern Polk County. A lightning strike caused the fire to ignite in the middle of a swampy area just east of Lake Wales.
The biggest challenge is just the dry conditions, the low humidities, the wind. It just makes an active fire, and it burns fast.
Crews continue to pour water on hot spots overnight as they work to contain the fire. A newly renovated Carnival cruise ship arrived in Port Tampa Bay this morning. The Carnival Paradise returns to year-round service today. Renovations include a new water park, restaurants, and bars on board. Meanwhile, the 2018 hurricane season begins in just over 2 months. Emergency managers and storm experts are already preparing. They will be in Orlando this week for the National Hurricane Conference. They'll talk about lessons learned from last year's extremely busy storm season. Greg?
And Dia, this morning, temperatures in the 70s. They'll be climbing out into the 80s as we go through the rest of the afternoon. A mix of clouds and sunshine as we go through the afternoon. A couple of these clouds could produce a brief sprinkle, though I don't think you're going to be wet by this rainfall. Plans for the evening looking good, too. Temperatures falling back into the 70s. And all day, the humidity will be higher today. So those firefighters fighting the fires in Polk County, they'll get a big break this afternoon as the humidity climbs right into the day. Dia?
All right, thanks, Greg. You can now get updates all day long on your favorite streaming device. And also don't forget to download the free ABC Action News mobile app.
This ABC Action News Brief was brought to you by AlertFloridaToday.com. Pedestrians always use the crosswalk and cross with the signal when crossing the street, because safety doesn't happen by accident.